Hi guys, just want to shoot this quick tutorial. I promised I would shoot this, and I said I would shoot it in the group. So I'm posting this tutorial in the group because I know quite a few people do this. Okay, what it is, the purpose of this training video tip, I would say, is to I want to talk about privacy settings for Facebook. When you post a post or a video or any content on Facebook, you have a privacy setting. Okay, it's very important you understand these, and it's going to help you, so that you know who's going to see these posts and who aren't going to be able to see these posts. It's all about privacy settings, guys. So as you can see here, right at the top of your post, on all your posts that you make, and you can do this, before you actually post. Right at the top here, it says this particular post was set as public. As you see, when I mouse over, you can see it says public here. It's got a little global icon. I can even go down here and I can change the setting here, so that basically global or public simply means that anyone, even if they're not logged into Facebook, can actually see your post. And also people who are not even your friends, in other words, friends of friends, or people who are just searching for stuff, they might even come across your post. So if you set it to public, absolutely everybody can see. So bear that in mind. Obviously, if you're posting about private content or something related to your children or family or whatever, you might want to be careful how you set that. Obviously, as it states here, very self-explanatory. Friends, if you set that to friends, only your personal friends will be able to see that. So here's the important thing to remember, is that if you set a post to friends, okay, only your friends are going to see it. So when you go ahead and share this post, and it's still only set for friends, only their friends who are also friends of yours, and again, in other words, mutual friends, people who are also friends with you, will actually see that. So if somebody shares your post onto their timeline, not everyone, not all their friends are going to be able to see your post. Only their friends who are also friends with you, if they have any mutual friends, the same friends that you've got, will be able to see your post. And the same applies if you share your post into a group, into a public group. Not everybody in that group is going to be able to see your post. Only people who are actually already your friends are going to be able to see it. Let me give you an example. Here I have in my group here, actually no, not this one. Okay, this is the FutureNet Power Builders group, team group. And if you go down here, you see Edwin Tan's live here. This post, this live, he posted on his own timeline, and what he's done is he's set this as only with friends. So it says shared with, if I mouse over this, it says shared with Edwin's friends only. Okay, he has not set this to global. Okay, it doesn't have the global icon. So when I go into my group, what he did was he shared it into the group, which is fine because it's generic and he's not talking about his own business. So I just kept it in there. So not everyone is going to be able to see this. I see it, no problem. Okay, so but obviously Mike Williams here, he says attachment unavailable. Okay, that's what he's put, because Mike Williams is not this guy's friend. And then Edwin didn't understand what happened. Okay, so yeah, basically Mike explained, you've got the privacy settings for your video, so blah blah blah, you've got to set that. Okay, so I think now maybe Edwin probably understands what he's got to do, but he's still new to Facebook. But anyway, Edwin, what he's got to do is he's just got to drop down this little icon here and just set it to public. Okay, so that everyone can actually see it. All right, so when you share posts into groups and you want everyone to be able to see it, you need to set it to the public view. If I was going to post something on my own timeline, okay, and I can just start a post, and it says down here, right under there, it says public. The reason why it says public by default is because my previous post that I made was also public. What Facebook tends to do is it tends to set your privacy settings to whatever you had set on your previous post. So if your previous post was set to only friends, then your your next post will also be set by default as to friends. So you need to manually change that. It's up to you. So, let me just explain some of these what these privacy settings are. You can drop down these, various things here. But public, as I explained, is to everybody, anyone. As it says, anyone on or off Facebook can see this. Friends, only your friends. Here, friends accept certain people. So if you click this, you can share it to anybody except certain people that you put into your list. For example, I don't know. For example, if I don't know, since we're on the subject of Edwin Tan, just as I could just put in his name, and so everyone will see my post except for Edwin. But I wouldn't want to do that because Edwin's a great guy, so that's all good. But you see what I'm saying. So that's that option, and let's have a look. If you want to do any tests, by the way, you want to just post something to see what it looks like, you can just set it to only me, so only you will see it. That's an option, okay? So you can set that to only yourself. You can specify, set specific friends, do custom or whatever. I never really use any of these down there. So, most of the time you'll probably either use public or friends, really, most of the time. I tend to use public a lot unless I'm posting about my kids. I'll just set it to friends if I'm posting to about my kids. So that's really all I wanted to say in this particular video. There are other settings here, obviously, but basically self-explanatory. Obviously, this means things like, sharing on your storyline, but I'm not going to explain in detail about that because I don't use that so much. Maybe I should use it more perhaps, but this particular tutorial was really just about the setting the privacy settings. So anyway, guys, hope that was useful. Thanks for watching and see you in the next training. Bye for now.